Hey guys, it's Rachel from Find Your Worth Fitness. So, we've been talking about mindset the last week or so, and I get a lot of questions on changing your mindset and losing weight. And I think this is like my favorite topic to talk about because think about it. You can change your hair. You can start wearing makeup. You can lose weight. You can move. You can do all these things. But if you don't change your mind, the same things are still going to happen. The same results are still going to happen. You're still going to look in the mirror and be unhappy with yourself. You have to change your mindset if you want this to last and if you want it to be something that really changes your life. So instead of looking at things like, okay, well, I want to lose weight so that I look good in the mirror, you can't lose weight and look good in the mirror if you don't think that you look good to begin with. It's not going to happen. You have to change your mindset if you want to change your ways of thinking, if you want to change your life. So instead of saying, how do I look in this, think of how you feel. Like, okay, first of all, back up a second. A lot of challengers that I've had over the last 2 years, not a lot, I guess some challengers that I've had over the last couple of years, they give up. They do it for a couple months, they give up. And it's not happening fast enough for them in some cases. Sometimes they lose the weight, but then, they fall into old habits. It's just easier to lose, to live in our society and go out to fast food all the time and to not eat healthy and to not even try. So people say they want to do it, but then when the time comes, they don't. So here are my top, I want to talk to you guys about my tips for this. So instead of when you're losing weight, when you start pushing yourself and you start losing weight, instead of saying oh, well, I can't have that donut, think of, do you really want that donut? Do you want that donut? Do you want the results that that donut is going to give you? That I am kind of like, a donut is my kryptonite. But every time I cheat, which I hate that word, every time I give in and I eat that donut, I feel like crap afterwards. It tears my stomach up. Nothing to show for it. Ashley, message me. I will talk to you, we can figure out your goals and why and what's going on, and see, if there's anything we can do differently for you. So also, instead of saying, how do I look? And how much weight have I lost over the last month, 2 months, 3 months? Think of how you feel. That's a huge one. Like you said, Ashley, you've been busting your butt and you've got nothing to show for it. Have you taken pictures? Have you taken your measurements? Because, the scale, that's one of my things. Toss the scale out. I do weigh myself. And I do, I've lost 35 pounds since I had Dylan. But my before and after pictures will show you a much different thing than what that scale will show you. My stomach is, I'm not, when I eat the bad foods, my stomach says, you've messed up. It hurts, so throw out the scale. Don't look at the scale every day. Don't look at the scale every week. And trying to read my notes. I can't read my notes. Good. Oh, yeah, here. Okay, I like this one. So would you look at your friend, your best friend, and be like, oh my gosh, you look so fat. You look fat. Your hair's a mess. You have bad acne. You would never look at your friend and say that. So why do you look in the mirror and say that? Why do you look in the mirror and say, you have huge muffin tops, and oh my gosh, you can hardly fit in your jeans, and you should probably get a bigger size? You wouldn't. You would never say that to your best friend. You would encourage them, would you not? Talk to yourself like you're your best friend. Talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend, because you would never talk to your friend the way you talk to yourself. I can guarantee it. And then when you are People tell me all the time, like on a daily basis, I get told, I wish I had your motivation. I do not wake up with motivation. I do not wake up ever and be like, I can't wait to work out today. It just doesn't happen. But I know how good I feel when I do work out, and I know that the working out will bring the results that I want. So you can't look at yourself and be discouraged when the weight isn't coming off, that kind of thing. You know, like, you have to think of how you feel. That's the most important thing, is how you feel. Don't deprive yourself. Can you have this, or do you want it? You know, change that mindset. You can have anything, but do you really want it? Is it going to give you the results you want, and is it going to fuel your body and give you a better life? Is that 5 seconds of eating the chocolate cake that tastes really darn good going to satisfy you for the next, however many years? No. But the weight on that you hate being there, that affects you for years. So just, and this is what I was going to, my favorite quote that I've got it up on my wall right now. Do not focus on the next year. Do not focus on the next month. Focus on the next 24 hours. Can you hear it on here, Matt? Yeah, the neighbor's doing his race car. So if you can hear that, that's what that is. So don't focus on the next year. Don't focus on the next month. Don't even focus on the next week. Focus on the hour in front of you. Focus on the next 10 minutes. If you're really hungry and you need food, eat food. If you are bored, or if you're craving something, there's probably another issue. Drink a full glass of water. If you still are hungry after you drink a full glass of water, then give yourself some food. If you're craving something, find something healthy to fill that snack. I've heard if you're wanting salt, like salty foods like potato chips and popcorn and that kind of thing, eating celery, because celery has a lot of water in it and it gives you that crunch like a chip. So find an alternative to what you're really craving. Those are the things that are going to help you push forward. But this is, again, all about mindset. So when you're starting a weight loss program, when you're starting eating healthy, anything like that, it doesn't even have to be about weight loss. It could be you just want to lose, eat healthy just to be healthy. When you're starting these things, there are going to be times when you want the donut, when you want the chocolate cake, and you want the pizza. You just have to be in that moment and really think, do I really want this for the next 5 minutes, or do I want to reach my goals a little bit faster? And then the other thing is, I think here's where a lot of people get discouraged, is that it doesn't happen fast enough for them. And if that was the case for me, I would have given up a long time ago. Sorry, my daughter's school called. I lost the first 35 pounds pretty quickly. It was over about 2-3 months. I lost about 3 months. I lost about 35 pounds. And then when I got pregnant with Dylan, I thought, I've already lost 35 pounds. It came off. I just started eating healthy and losing weight, and it kind of just came off, and I had a drastic change, and I can do it again. Now it'll be easier because now I know what to do, and I'm not going to gain as much weight because I'm eating healthy when I'm pregnant. Well, then, I gained 35 pounds when I'm pregnant. I'm 5 foot. That 35 pounds looks like more than 35 pounds. I thought that I would be back down and lose that weight plus some by 6 months. By 9 months, I had this image that I was going to show you, my 9 months when I had Dylan and my 9 months now, and you were going to be like, holy cow! And that didn't happen. I could have very easily, and I've thought about giving up. Once a week I think about, is this even worth it? I'm not losing the weight fast enough. But, yeah, I'm not doing it. You can't focus on looking good. Because if you focus on looking good, and that's why you're losing the weight, guess what? You'll never stay. You'll never stay, and you'll never keep doing it. Because it has to be about more than just looking good in an outfit. You know what I used to say? My husband likes me the way that I am. Why? What's the point? You have to make it about more than that. So change your mindset. This is how. I've given you my best tips. Go back and watch from the beginning if you're just tuning in. We are going and taking Lily to go see Beauty and the Beast, so I'm going to get off here. Have a good Friday evening, guys. Bye.